So I want to put a few things straight in this video regarding buy-to-let, regarding property investments, regarding building a portfolio, because a lot of people at the minute are saying that buy-to-let is dead because of the rising interest rates, the legislations, house prices, inflation, and everything else that's going on in the world. So I just want to do a comparable than what's going on today to what was going on over a year ago. And I just want to outline the fact that it's not that much different than it was previously. You might think it is because you've seen it in the news that the rates have gone up so much. However, stick with me because I'm going to show you a real example of a property that I purchased before the interest rates went up and a property that I can purchase today. And I'm going to do a comparable, show you the numbers, and hopefully by the end you'll realise that property investing is still very viable. It may come as a surprise to you that the bottom line, the profits, most important number, isn't actually that much different than it was previously. So if you're wondering how this is possible, stick around to the end of the video. Also, if you're not following my channel already, please hit the subscribe button because I publish lots of videos, useful content like this. Also, if you're taking something from the video, please be sure to hit the like button below as that really helps a small channel like mine to grow. So this example is based on a property that I purchased over a year ago, way before the interest rates went up. This is at a period when rates were like 0.5% or something ridiculous. So I purchased this property for £96,000 and had a 75% mortgage on the property. This meant my mortgage was for £72,000 and I got a rate of 3.7%. Yes, when rates were next to nothing, we were still paying over 2-3% for mortgage rates, especially within a limited company. Now I buy my properties within my limited company, and at the time, if you did this, you'd often find that the mortgage rates were at least 1% or 2% higher than they were if you bought in your personal name. So when rates were really low, I was still paying around 3.7%. So based on these figures, that meant that my monthly mortgage costs were £222. The rent that I was receiving from this property was £550. So that gave me a positive monthly cash flow of £328. Now I know you're going to put in the comments, yes, well, there's maintenance, repairs, tax, all of this. Yes, I know, I'm fully aware. However, this is just an example to show you the difference between now and then. So I'm not going to go into every single figure. I'm just going to show you the basic figures just as a comparable so that you can see the difference. Okay, so this property was making me over £300 per month positive cash flow. Then the interest rates spiked. The Bank of England put them up every single time. Now we're sitting at around 4%. So let me do a comparable on what I can buy today under today's conditions. Not forgetting that, yes, house prices have gone up. However, we're now in a buyer's market, therefore less people are buying property. You can now negotiate on properties. I've seen that property has come down. I've seen properties being reduced. So the fact that you can now get a property a lot easier than you could back then is a massive difference. So in this example, I can get a property exactly the same as the one that I purchased for £100,000. Now the mortgage rates on this, which I have checked, which are readily available, are between 4.3 anything up to 6%. So an average one that I found is a mortgage rate of 4.7%. Now this is only 1% higher than I was getting over a year ago before the rates went up. So based on these figures, the mortgage required would be £75,000, the rate would be 4.7%. This would mean that I'm paying £294 per month in mortgage payments. Now as you probably know, when rates went up, so did rent. And rent has gone up quite significantly also. So this same property is now renting out for £600 per month, whereas previously it was only getting £550. Therefore, based on these figures again, £600 minus the 294 gives me a positive monthly cash flow of over £300 still. So as you can see, buy to let is still very viable. I don't understand why so many people are saying it isn't or they're jumping ship, because quite clearly you can see that although interest rates have gone up, so have rents. Also, interest rates going up doesn't always correlate exactly with mortgage rates. They are two different things. Mortgage rates are based on interest rates, but they don't always follow them exactly. As you can see here, I was paying 3.7% when rates were like 0.5%. Now I'm paying 4.7% when interest rates are around 4%. So don't be fooled into thinking that mortgage rates are the interest rate, because they are not. Also, don't presume that just because rates have gone up that other variables haven't changed also, that prices of houses have come down or rentals gone up, because you need to factor these into the equation also. Now for me, a £300 plus positive cash flow per month is something that I aim at, it's something I aim to achieve, and it's something that is readily available still. Now if I can achieve these figures, I will continue to buy property and I'll continue to invest in buy to let. For me, each property will earn me over £3,000 per year. Yes, there are other costs involved. Sometimes you will require repairs, sometimes you won't. There are also tax implications, again, which I do explain in other videos. I'm not going to go into it here because this video was just a quick comparable. But I'm interested to hear what other people have to say. Are you a landlord? Are you looking to get into property? Do you think it's a good time or not? A lot of people seem to think it's not a good time, but then when you look back, the best time to buy was always a year ago or 2 years ago. So always take that with a pinch of salt when people say it's not the right time to buy. If you're looking to get started in buy to let, go and check out my free property course. The link's in the description. It's really helpful. Lots of valuable information and videos for you in there. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, and hope you enjoyed this really quick video, and I'll catch you soon.